Hello everyone, welcome back to more Dredge again. Well, obviously it's nighttime here, but we're mostly just doing a lot of fishing and cleanup here, so we'll see where we get. I have many little, what do they call these, pursuits that we still need to do. Probably the one that we do next here. Let's take this relic back to the collector. All of these others are just delivering fish. I don't even know what the pale reach is. What? Samples. Oh, yeah. But I can't do that. Whatever. So, first things first, we're gonna take a nap. A very long nap. Sort of nap that I could only ever hope to accomplish in real life. So the collector's gonna be... Ooh, we're this way. Ooh. What in the heck is this noise? There's nothing else here? No? Okay, we're just hearing creepy noises for no reason. I think it's that island. The trawler is still installed. It has 5 hours left. So it's gonna die in a minute here. I probably should have taken that off. And I can't catch this because I took the other thing off. Oops. That was silly of me. Well, at least the trawler doesn't, like, get used when I'm not using it. So... we could use more wood scrap if we've come across any here. Does he have the ability to get things from my storage? I don't remember. There's a box there, so I'm assuming we do. Can I just uninstall cargo, and then we want to reinstall you? Whatever, it's gonna take 4 hours, because that's just the nature of things. Ruined mansion. What is it? Oh, I have to put it in my thing. Fine. So you've returned. I wasn't sure you were coming back. I literally have been away for 5 seconds. You drag the massive music box into the room, gouging the wooden floorboards beneath it. The collector doesn't seem to mind. He's focused on the box. You found this at the cliffs, didn't you? Yeah? Excellent. This should make future return journeys a little more swift. Allow me. He selects one of the silver ribbons trailing from the crimson-bound book, opening it to some unseen page. Turning to catch the dim light, he whispers the words on the page. After a few seconds, you feel your stomach drop suddenly, as though thrown high by a wave. He closes the book and turns his attention back to you. Ability unlocked, manifest. Instantly return to Blackstone Isle. Now, there are yet more relics to find. Keep looking. The reef at Stellar Basin may have caught and accumulated some wreckage. Search around that area. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your research. What are you doing with these relics? Why, collecting them, of course. An investment for times to come. This guy is real sus. Why can't you search for them? The ocean no longer wishes to cooperate. As the waves are unsafe for me, you will be my surrogate. What did you do with the manifest? Use of these words will induce a trance-like state. While in this state, time will pass in the blink of an eye. When it is over, you will find yourself here. As always, I caution against overusing this. Selectively and strategically utilize it when you need it most. Okay. Let me undo my tea. Okay. So here on the map, he was talking about where? Hello? Stellar Basin. We haven't been there yet. That's new. So we might as well go there. First, we're gonna go sell some stuff. We have some wood scrap as well. Nope. It's only a low stock. But it's better than no stock. Yeah, you're just gonna be stingrays. Hello? Trader. Hello, I got a bunch of crap. Sell. 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 You don't want those, so fine. Screw you too, I guess. Gathering anything else that I can to sell before we head back. Brewed squid. Okay, maybe don't lightning strike me. I'm going to bed. You can't get me. Base. The lighthouse keeper is waiting for you on the dock, looking displeased. I saw you sailing out towards the horizon, crossing that deep expanse. Do you really think that's wise? What? It was fine. What are you talking about? Maybe this time, you need to be more careful. Even you, with all your experience, cannot truly know the ocean. Nobody can. Abruptly, she walks away. Her eyes scan the water as she walks along the dock. Okay, weirdo, it's just water. Calm down. I'll put some wood scrap in there, huh? I think we should rest. Eh? Okay, so at the dry dock, have we did all of that. So, we need one more wood. But we could fit, ooh. Halogen spotlight, basic but a solidly bright light. Its long range makes it ideal, and a tungsten floodlight. A series of high strength bulbs make this a great option. 2100 lumens out to 30 meters, 1800 at 25 meters. Maximum light. There we go, we'll sell that then. Cool. We have a refined outboard engine already, and there's nothing particularly spectacular that we can purchase from you. Okay. Kajoom! So I wanted to go southwest towards the Stellar Basin. Is that wood scrap? Could be. Hello? Nope, it's cloth. Well... I think we're still gonna need this very shortly here. Boom. So I'm still gonna grab it. I can blow that up. But I gotta go all the way over there and get some explosives, eh? Next time we're over there, I think we should actually. Just stock up on them. Oh my god. Why was that so hard? And yet that was so easy. Whatever, man. It's just a giant skull down there. Okay. Well, I have accomplished nothing today other than catching like 4 fish. The days are really quite short in this game. That's okay. I can squeeze in a few more. The more the merrier. Because then we get money. Oh, I think we may actually be okay on money for the moment. 312 buckaroonies. Nice. Yeah, let's not worry too much about money for right now. Let's just go southwest. And go do whatever it is that's over there. I'm sure nothing bad will happen if I use my teleport skill to come back here. They would never. Did I ever look at this? Watch, this is another crab. Wood. I do need wood scrap though. And this one's medium. That's excellent. Excuse you, I was using this. Why does it sound like monkeys over here? What the heck island is this? Treasure. Trinket thing. I think that's just gonna be cloth. So I'm gonna move on for now. Hopefully there's a dock over here. Ooh, I need those, but I can't catch them. Tricksy these ones. Treasure, metal scrap. I just want the treasure. There does appear to be a dock of some kind. The game is forgiving. Thank you, game. A Dublins. The Blooners. Oh, somewhere in here. Let us read. Cabin. Messages. I have not written in a few days. I have been afflicted with some strange chill which conspires to fog my brain. I cannot seem to keep warm no matter what I do. The ink has run for some lines here, and they are ineligible. Or illegible. Ineligible. They're not able, you can't, not good for marriage. While most of what they hauled up was junk, they eventually came up with a large wooden casket. A hush came over the crew at such a tantalizing discovery. I remember the next moments with excruciating clarity. He pried it open easily. The buckling boards cracked and groaned with relief as they splintered apart. Crimson cloth spilled out onto the deck. The crashing waves rose to fill my ears. I hear them still. He stared down into the open casket. Then he turned to me. In his eyes, I saw the void. The page has been torn off here. I'm sure they're fine. What could possibly have gone wrong? What the heck is this? A glowing octopus. This remarkable octopus emits light from its suckers in a swirling, twinkling pattern. Neat. Catch a couple of these. Who knows? Maybe we'll get lucky. I'm up all night to get lucky. Yes, a Medusa octopus. That's what I wanted. 8 snapping mouths crawl over each other at the behest of its silent master. Lovely. So over there. That's where we're gonna need to go. Hello. Hello? Would you like to buy some fish? An old generator sputters and ticks over. Laboratory. The laboratory is in ruins, with equipment and research papers strewn about the place. I want to open the cupboards. You check the cupboards. A research part. Hooray. You empty the cupboards. Inspect the equipment on the table. There are some strange-looking prototype parts on the table, but you can't see any use for them right now. That's what you think. On the other side of the table, you find a hastily scrawled note. It reads, "Not safe. Expect retaliation imminently. Evacuating to fort." What about looking around on the floor? There are cracks in the base of the structure that grow to large gashes as you follow them along to the walls. Something extremely large and powerful created these holes. You slowly reach your arm into one. And I get another research part. You pluck an item from a gouge in the floor. There's nowhere else for me to look, so we shall rest. I have a bad feeling about this place. Unfortunately, I also have no room. I need to sell some octopi. Ew. Ew, yuck. Uck, even. Because we have a lot of scrap and a lot of research. So we could go research that rod now. That's actually really exciting. What is this? I can't catch that. Don't touch it! Bing bong, bing bong, bing. Bing bong, bing bong, boom. That is just cloth scrap. I don't need any of that currently. Hello, big boy. These are stale, but not bad. Yet. La 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 la. Actually, we should be able to make it back there today. Hello. White birds. 200 buckaroonies. Let us go to my storage. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. Dry dock. We're going to go here. Huh? New hull. Now we actually need metal scrap again. Look at this. Adds 15 new cargo spaces. Okay, well, we need 2 wood scrap, we need 1 metal scrap, and we need 2 refined metal. And we know that right around the corner here, there is a spot that has refined metal. It's just a matter of getting it. But we can research. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we can get the versatile rod, which would basically replace this, I think. So if I go to the shipwright, coastal, shallow, mangrove, volcanic. Coastal, shallow only. I would want to put it here, I think. Set that in storage. Whatever, we're just doing this. We're gonna buy you and install. I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to keep this for sure. I'm not sure there's a ton of reason to keep this either. But for right now, I will. Oh, I think we just add this and it updates our stuff. We're more likely to get aberrations and our fishing speed is faster. I don't know if that's worth it. Whatever. We'll take a quick little nap. We're gonna go offload our little trinkets here. This tea is helping. That's good. Trader. Hello. Cool. We do need wood scrap. It's only low supply, but it's better than no supply. And in fact, I think this is about to be all that we needed. It's taken me 4 hours. Okay. Dry dock, new hull. There we go. That's it. I'm not doing anything else. We're going. Don't you dare knock into that. Stop drifting around corners. No Tokyo drift here. We can try to catch other stuff on the way back. What is that? What is that? We went in through there, but we haven't gone over there. That's a little suspicious. Well, I think we'll first go in here. It's probably going to become nap time by the time we get there. We're gonna need to acquire the refined metal at some point. Actually, I probably could have just bought it. Nope. Still don't have anything for that. That's a big eel. Those are some big tentacles. I'm gonna give you a wide berth if I can. I would like for the beacon to become lit. Oh, it's in the middle. It's right in the middle. Of course it is. I don't have the required equipment. Ah! Stop it! Stop! Okay, well, I guess we'll just nap until the morning. I can't do any fishing. That's frustrating. Well, okay, no, I can't do any oceanic fishing. Oh, is this a research part? It is. Lovely. Oh, there's a town over here. I probably could have led with that. A coral grouper. That's a new one. All right, do you guys have a fishmonger? Ooh, what's this? Sorry, hold on, I'll be back. I'm distracted. I can get a rectangle. An anchor flag. A different, more differenter flag. Wood scrap. Don't currently need it, but I probably will eventually. Hello. Can I dock here? You guys have a dock? A pile of loose debris. I don't have any. Of course, that's where the refined metal is. It always is. The stone hums quietly, sending ripples through the air around it. Can I place my hand? It does not respond. Of course it doesn't. Why would it? Hello? Does anyone live here? No? I mean, I'm happy about research points. We're gonna take a bit of a chance. This looks like it could be something, at least with the dock. Ideally, they'd also have a fish market. Starlight Pontoon. It's the traveling merchant, thank goodness. Boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, 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 boom. Put this in my room. Fish market. 128. Shipyard. Repair everything. The floating dock. Refined metal. And metal scraps. I can't buy... I can buy packed explosives from you. That's lovely. Let's do that. Then we'll go see what refined metal I can get for free. Well, free for cheaper, hopefully, than just paying for it. At the very least, we should be able to make some good money around here. This is some very dramatic music in this particular area. But why? Explode. Hooray! No more debris. I only get one. There's a dog here somewhere. I hear it. What is over here? Cloth now. These people just dumping all their trash into the ocean? What's happening? Okay, then if this is just gonna be wood, let's hold off for now. What I would like to do, there's a lot of abyssal fish around here. That's kind of suspect. If I can find anywhere that has, oops, sorry, metal scrap. A barracuda. Ooh, barracuda. Not that I can really fit any in here currently. I lied. I can. I'm gonna head back in a minute. I just want a quick... I mean, treasure's nice. Broken spectacles are maybe less helpful than I might have wanted. Okay. Is this something I can catch? No. It just explodes. I can fit 2 of them in here. Then we will head back to the floating dock. Do not attack me! Is that metal scrap? No. It's just Trasher. Don't mind me. This light does not seem nearly as bright as I might have thought it would be. All things considered here. Alright, what are you bothering me about? Yes, I know I got a new fish. A barracuda. No, no, I don't want any. Fish market. 240. Nice. My storage. Boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom. We've already got 3 more research parts. So we can go to the shipyard. We can go to the floating dock, I mean. That's what I said, yeah. So we need 1 more of those. Should be able to just buy that here. Now we just need to find a scrap metal, send that to storage, and then as far as research goes, we have 4 out of the 5 needed for the harvesting platform. A combination of cutting-edge fishing technology allows this industrial-grade unit to operate at peak efficiency. Coastal, shallow, and oceanic, but it can't do mangrove or volcanic. But it would mean that I don't need this. Why can't I get those? Okay. Let's get some Z's. Wood. Coral grouper, barracudas, red snappers. Oh, Hadal, that's like the type of thing it is. And the type is something that I cannot get. Well, as long as we're here. There's a dock thing over there. We haven't been to that one. Oh, hello. A slab of rock cuts above the waves. There are 4 large, powerful fish shapes carved into its face, and 4 great fissures running through the rock's base. Okay. I'm not super sure what that one's gonna be. It's probably something that's around here, but maybe only at night. Box. Blah, blah, blah. Alright, what are you? Hello? Campsite. Next to the dock is a derelict campsite. Strange symbols are scratched onto the sand. What do you want to do? Search the campsite. An extremely rough and worn sheet of fabric is collapsed at the base of some wooden supports. There's nothing remarkable about it. Inspect the symbols. Excuse me. The symbols span the breadth of the camp, twisting this way and that. Some are grouped together into what must be words. Fresh footprints. Tread carefully around each symbol. The last symbol trails off hurriedly and looks unfinished. Let's inspect the last symbol more closely. A glint of metal shines up through the sand. A sapphire ring. Hello. You take it for yourself. Inspect the footprints. Whoever left the footprints was barefoot. The prints are large and wide, perhaps indicating they were left by a man, but you don't know much about footprints. Okay. Well, that's a place that exists. I think if we go to this island, something is over there. Hope there aren't people getting seasick. Oh no, it's this island. I think this is for the photographer lady. I'm gonna have to keep looking. I don't have any fish on me, do I? No. Okay, good. Treasure. Oh, wait. A collection of cases have washed up against the shore. Some have already split open and lost their contents to the wave. Look for valuables. Photography equipment. There we go. So the photographer, I think, was over here or something? I honestly don't remember at this point. Maybe they were here? Somebody's over there. Hello? It's dark out, it's spooky. Yes. Hooray! Oh. You have the lenses! Oh, I do hope they've not been damaged by the seawater. She takes the case from you and inspects each lens carefully. They seem mostly unharmed. Nothing that some careful polishing can't remedy, at least. As promised, you should take my spare camera! Ability unlocked camera. Take a moment to compose yourself. The lens is nothing special, but it should allow you to capture some good shots. If you wanted some advice on locating wildlife to photograph, just say the word. Tell me about large fish. I suspect you're more knowledgeable in this particular area than I am. There are a few shark species around, most notably the huge whale shark. They tend to prefer the warmer waters around Stellar Basin. They're completely harmless, as I'm sure you know, but do be careful around them. You wouldn't want your propellers causing them any injury. Tell me about mammals. While still relatively scarce, I believe a few cetaceans, that's whales and such, can be found in the deeper waters around here. You might be lucky enough to spot a pod of bottlenose dolphins or killer whales. They've been known to swim alongside boats. As for the larger whales, I've heard humpbacks, sperm whales, and even the odd blue whale have been sighted in the area. It doesn't surprise me to hear that the numbers have dwindled, what with Ingfel's whaling endeavors. Hopefully their populations will recover in time. So maybe we don't go whaling, maybe we just take photos. Tell me about birds. You'll hear quite a wide variety of birdsong from the islands, though I suspect they're all too small to spot from your boat. There's sure to be a few larger species, gulls and ravens, loitering around the more active docks looking for morsels of food. The ruins in Devil's Spine host a few breeding pairs of seahawks. You're bound to hear them calling to each other, though they're quite elusive. What about the reptiles? I'm glad you asked. Not many consider reptiles when they think of the ocean. Loggerhead turtles are a common sight in the temperate waters around the Marrows and Gale Cliffs, so they can be hard to spot in the water. When it comes to larger reptiles, they don't get any bigger than saltwater crocodiles. The mangroves of Twisted Strand are the perfect environment for them. Okay. Oh, hey, cool. I'm dropping frames again. Thanks, Twitch. Ooh. Boy, I don't know where to go now. I mean, I need to get some scrap metal. It's possible that there's some floating around here. Ooh. Oh, it just takes a screenshot? That is not as helpful as I might have wanted. Well, that's annoying. I didn't really want a screenshot. Alright. Well, any scrap metal? Yes. Good. Remember earlier when I didn't need scrap metal for anything? It was just clogging up my storage. Yeah. Fun times. Fun, fun, fun. Wood scrap. I know I'm gonna need some money. Only have 414. Floating dock. There you go. Don't have the money. Storage. Doop, 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 doop. Then we need to go to the fish market. That's it. Oh, yikes. We gotta catch some big fish. What is this? Is there like a bridge over there or something? Let's just check out this little island here real quick. Stingrays. Actually, let's get the big boy here first. I thought it said it was a medium supply, and then you only give me one. I know you can't see what I'm doing, but I'm trying to squeeze it in. Ooh, a shard ray. The stone skin of this ray is molded around a black crystal shard. The rock fragments articulate and grind together. There he is. Well, let's head back and sell these and rest for the night. The story of this game, right? Let's sell these and rest for the night. I'm on base. Go away.
Oh.
Much better. 377. Still not enough, but better. It's not like you sell anything any better for me. Cool. Useless. However, boom! Harvesting platform is now available, but it takes up a whopping 6 slots, which we do not have room for at the moment because of this. Well, no, we do actually, but it's probably really expensive. Yeah. But we can do that and then just have one, and then we'll have even that much more space here. Once we are able, anyway. I'm gonna head towards that other research thing. Now! I think it was... yeah, exactly this way. Cool. That's not the map. Hello? Are we cool? Oh, that's just that dude. That's not helpful. Why you mark that on my map? That's not something I needed to know. That was a waste of time. Hello, big boy. Just so we're clear. I didn't, like, get a thing for... the big orcas or whatever. Doesn't look like it. Whatever. Okay. I am confused. I don't know what to do. I can't catch any of the abyssal stuff. Ooh, what are you? Come to me. Hello. A hammerhead shark. Nice. So that's a new one for the book. We're at 55 out of 230. We just have to get that back in time. That should fetch me a good amount. Can I fit another one? I could fit another one. Hello? Don't mind me, I just have 2 sharks on my boat. Totally normal things. More! I don't think I can fit another one. And the sun is going down anyway. What is this? You bastard crabs. I do want to check that thing out. Maybe we'll do that tomorrow. First. 336. Not too bad. All right, let's go check this thing out. What is that? Is that something I can investigate? Well, we can get wood scrap. And a research part. I kind of feel like maybe this is the point, right? Waves lap at a pile of flotsam collecting on the beach. Nestled in the center is a wooden chest, by which I mean the point is maybe I don't know what to do, so I wander around, and then eventually I'll figure it out. Look inside. Bag of doubloons. Earrings, and a large scrap of paper. In one corner is a compass symbol. Interesting. I suspect we are going to need to find more of those before they become useful. I'll leave this shark alone for the moment. Can't catch those. Notes. We are engaged to be married. He sailed us out to the very center of Stellar Basin to see the lights. We talked for hours, something we have not done in such a long time. Waiting and hoping. Sometime past midnight, as we were growing delirious and hysterical from the lack of sleep, the aurora shimmered into the skies above. When I turned to see his reaction, he was already down on one knee. I cannot even remember what he said or what I said, but I know that I said yes, so you can remember that then. The ring is beautiful, with a span of jewels going right the way around. I cannot take my eyes off of it. P.S. I was not sure whether to write this under yesterday's date or today's, given that it occurred at the conjunction of days, but I feel that the news is significant enough to warrant spanning multiple entries. Let's go to this war military base. My storage. It's getting a little cramped in there. Researcher. Oh, hello. I wasn't expecting visitors. Who are you? I'm a fisherman. Yes, I thought you had the look, but a fisherman all the way out here, strange. Well, it's a pleasure to meet you all the same. I've not seen another soul in months. In fact, I could do with your help if you had the time. What do you need help with? I need help collecting samples to study. I was originally posted at the research outpost on the interior of the basin, but it was intact. A large creature emerged from the depths and destroyed the outpost. Now it rests in the center of the basin. I fled here and have been making do as best I can, but I had to leave most of my equipment behind, so now my research has come to a halt. Take a look at the list of specimens I need. Please drop them off here. You might need to experiment with different fishing strategies to collect all of them. Glowing octopus is easy. Both of these I can get with the rod. The jellyfish, I'm going to need a net. Tell me about yourself. Okay. I don't think there's much to say. I studied biological sciences at Iron Haven College. It was a struggle. There were no other female students in the department that year, or the year before, or the year before that. It's hard not to feel like an outsider in an environment like that, you know? You probably don't. When I graduated, I managed to land a job at the Northern Biological Research Society, and then, well, I was posted here by myself. I thought I would relish the peace and quiet, but I miss having company. I've always had someone, or at least a pet. Out here, it's just machines. What sort of creature attacked you? Well, I got the sense that it was attacking the research outpost itself, rather than me specifically. I suspect it was disturbed by some of my monitoring equipment. There were dozens of machines running there, all powered by a noisy generator. It was huge. Larger than any other marine species I've studied. It attacked with tentacles, so I'd guess at some sort of octopus or squid or an anemone. One of my research vessels was moored around the back of the station, so I managed to slip away in that while it was tearing apart the front. There was a lot of valuable data and equipment left there, but I'm not going back. I can't. I won't face it again. Noticed anything else unusual since you arrived? Now that you mention it, I've been so preoccupied with the attack and having to rebuild here, I'd almost forgotten. I found these letters from my sister. She'd sent them to me while I was studying before she... The researcher is quiet for a moment and stares off to the side. Anyway, I kept finding them amongst my papers. I don't remember packing them, but I must have. I started finding them more frequently. They turned up in my collection nets, in my sampling tubes. They were letters I'd never seen before, but they were in her writing. They were in her name. They were saying things, talking about things that happened after she died. I can't explain it. It's weird. Okay, so we need to get a few little thingies. She wanted the octopus and a firefly squid. Which in theory, I should be able to catch with the rod that I have. But it may not be the right time of day yet. Well, that's not the one you wanted. You wanted a normal one. Well, let's go deliver the one. Hi, I know it's like 11 o'clock at night, but I come bearing gifts. Researcher. Alright, calm down there, game. An aurora jellyfish, and then a firefly squid. Oh, I don't have a net. That's a problem. Well then, I guess we'll undock and head back around to the facility. That's dramatic for no reason. Can I catch you, or is having uninstalled that make that impossible? It's impossible. It can't be done. Well, I should be able to catch a few other little things. I'm not gonna bother with the scrap right now. Once we have the money to like actually finish this upgrade tree, then I think we can worry about grabbing more scrap. Because we can offload a lot of what I already have into the new upgrades, but I need the money first, so not right now. Bro, I have so many dropped network frames. This is frustrating. So I need to buy a stupid net from you. Why can't I install it? Oh, it needs to go in a net spot. Oh, this is frustrating. I'm out of space everywhere, and all of this is the net spots. Well, I can do that. I can do that. Select the trawl net ability with E, lower it. Catch things as you move. Yes. Okay, that's what she needed. So, let's just double check. I mean, I could probably run around and catch a few more. You know what, let's just go to bed. We should be able to still have this ready for tomorrow, yes? No. Oh, it's in the net, right. Get the net. Oh, it says few. Not much here. drop it off then. All right, hello. You wanted this. What is everyone bothering me about here? Okay. And now we'll just go around catching things. Although I think most stuff here seems to be at night. That's the impression that I get. Oh, yeah. I guess the net is not currently useful. I wonder if this guy is less active during the day. No, maybe not. Cool. I guess that's that then. Why are there no nettable fish? Okay. What do we need? 1,500? Yeah, that's expensive. And then look at all this that we can drop off. We're gonna do a little twilight fishing. Yeah, I see. They all come out at night here. There's a lot of octopus in my boat. Catch something in my net. Please. Firefly squid. I think I need that, actually. Yes. Well then, that's that. I don't want to sell the firefly squid, so we're just gonna go manually here. Oh. Well. Upgrade to the 4th tier hull. So now we can get rid of a bunch of other junk. That has been eating up space. I can't purchase that, but I don't care right now. Cloth. 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 Wood. 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 Okay. We'll sleep for the night, and then we're gonna go drop off our new squid. Now we need to fish up scraps again. As always, you spend your scraps and then suddenly you need more. I'm hopeful that this lady might be able to give me an upgrade that I can do something with. That would be nice. Although I think our next thing is to save up for the super thingy. Alright, hello. I have this in my net. Thank you. Looks like you've caught all of the surface specimens I need. But yes, I do also need some from deeper down, but that's going to be a problem. Yeah, I don't have the equipment to catch anything deeper anyway. I developed a device to retrieve samples from the abyssal zone. This was over in the other research outposts before the attack. I have an idea of how to keep the creature at bay long enough to collect these samples, but while I work on that, I need you to retrieve some prototype parts carefully. I suggest you go during the day. I wouldn't want to be out on the reef at night. See, this is how I'm gonna get the abyssal zone stuff. Okay. I remember when we were over there, I was like, there's some prototype parts, but then I couldn't do anything about it. Now I can. Yes, I know I have nothing equipped. Calm down. There's still 2 more pieces of equipment that we could do something with. Yeah, so that's probably going to be the move for fishing things up there once we can. It's going during the day. Okay. Laboratory. Prototype parts. Oh, we're good. What is this? Ew. Oh, things are just moved around, right? I have so many spaces now. Holy crap. Quickly! Dee, get out of my laboratory. See, he waking up now. It's becoming nighttime. But unfortunately, that's also when all of the catchable fish wake up. What's over there, do you think? I just don't know. I have the prototype parts. Excellent. Let me assemble a device for you. This should allow you to catch specimens from much greater depths. It's a little slow, but you may be able to make some improvements. Now I've developed a repulsion machine that produces a bright light and emits a high-pitched noise. It should deter the creature from attacking, or enrage it, I'm not sure. Connect it to the research outpost generator. You'll have to return and re-engage it every few hours, but other than that, it's completely automated. Great. Now take a look at this list of specimens. Remember, you'll want to install and activate the machine before attempting to collect these. You might also need to improve that equipment I gave you to catch some of these. Is there anything else? No. Oh, it has to go in one of these. Oof. So we'll do that, then we're gonna back out and go sleep. Unfortunately, that means I can't catch any of the oceanic stuff right now. But I can catch this. A loose jaw. Sure. I don't remember what she wanted, but maybe this was one of them. Otherwise, I'm selling whatever I can. So, cabin, encyclopedia, loose jaw, pursuits. She wants a loose jaw. All right, well, since we have barely left, we might as well drop this off. Okay, specimens. You wanted a loose jaw. There you go. Snailfish, anglerfish, giant amphipod. Whoa there, camera. We still can't do the Hadal stuff yet. We're gonna need to upgrade our thing. Should be able to catch the anglerfish though. What am I doing? Just go down there. Good enough for now. We can install the deterrent device over here. Generator. Small object rolls out from under the generator. It's a research part. Nice. Now let's activate the machine. This should keep them at bay for a time at least. Cool. I think we want this. No, I still need the Hadal stuff. Okay. Still need the Hadal stuff, so I'm gonna have to upgrade. Alright, well, let's go drop off the anglerfish. Then we'll go back to the floating dock. and see what I can do. I don't think I have a ton of research points right now, unfortunately. Both of them are this, but they're both Hadal. They're both Haddles. And I need to upgrade it first. So this is there. Is that just, it's still a Hadal thing? Hadal, hurdle, yeah. So let's come over to this, sell a bunch of stuff, and then see what upgrades I might be able to get. We can squeeze an octopus or two in there. Hello. Would you like some deep sea fish? I think that you probably would. 310. Storage. You go in here. So, research. There we go. So now we can get that. We can swap out the other thing. I'll put that in storage. I would love to buy this. Don't have the money. But we could buy... can't buy that. Oof, I really can't sell anything. Fine, I'll wait until the morning. I mean, I guess I could do this. And then that way we can go catch some like sharks or something, because that will at least give me some good money. That's so far out there. What is that? Hello? Lying just beneath the surface of the water is a floating chest held down by a chain that disappears into the deep. Nice. Okay, well, I mean, cool. We love to see that. I wish I didn't have to go all the way back to get rid of those things. A gazing shark. It's beautiful. Look at this guy. Huge bulbous eyes move about on large fleshy stalks, siphoning energy from its body. Its search is not over. It has only just begun. Okay, let's go get rid of you. Don't have my thing installed, and I'm not gonna for a little bit, so we can't do that. At this point, I'm catching whatever I can. Just to make money. Barracuda. Very good. That's what we need to see. Refined metal. Do I need this for anywhere? I don't know. No. 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 I may not need that. Alright, so now we can do both. I would actually really prefer to have it over there. Whatever, at this point. You are 720. We'll try to do that on the next day. Sell lots of anglerfish and loose jaws and whatnots. We should also probably go reactivate the little device thing and go out to the middle there. Because now we can get oh my god, I need like $5 more. Whatever. I need $1. Whatever. We can go get the thingy that's in the middle. Which we need. That was the reason that we came over here in the first place. More or less. I don't need Barracuda right now. Hi. Can you reactivate, please? What is this? I don't know, let's catch it. A gulper eel. That's a really irritating layout. Do she need a gulper eel? No. Nobody needs a gulper eel. Okay. A snailfish. I think she does need a snailfish. Yes, as well as a giant amphipod. So we can take a look out for one of those in a minute here, but first things first. A jewel-encrusted band. A golden band large enough to fit around a child's waist. All manner of gemstones are affixed to it, seemingly at random. You look like an amphipod thing. Also, seemingly known as shrimp. This way, this way. So we're gonna sell you. All of those. And in my storage, I'm gonna throw that. Yep, sure. Don't care. We're gonna go to the shipyard. Put you over there for right now. Coastal, oceanic, shallow. Oh, my stream just died. Hold, please. I think that is fixed for now. So we have this installed. It is now the morning. We have this installed. We just need to go drop this off. We'll sleep for 2 hours. I got an achievement of some sort for something. Oh, I meant to look and see how much research it's gonna cost to bump it up to the next tier of abyssal and hadal et al, whatever, fishing. This can now do oceanic. It just can't do mangrove or whatever the other one is. So there's probably always going to be a trade-off there, but this is otherwise kind of the ultimate rod, I think. Alright, so you wanted some specimens. You can deal with them being upside down. I have good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? The bad news. The bad news is that the samples you retrieve from the basin have dangerously high counts of cellular mutations. The good news is that I've honed in on what's causing the abnormalities in the ecosystem. This all points to one thing. That thing in the basement is harmful to life at a cellular level. It damages everything around it, whether passively or with intent. I need to write up a report on my findings. Sorry, our findings immediately. Maybe now they'll take me seriously. Oh, how rude of me. You've done all this for me, and I've not got much to say thank you with. You should have this. She opens a drawer and pulls out a book. Sheepishly, she hands it to you. This is something I wrote during my studies. I think it'll be useful to you. Thanks again for your help. I'd recommend that you avoid the area. It doesn't seem safe to be near the basin. I do what I want. So that's 3 research points. That gets us abyssal, hadal, oceanic. Although we can already do oceanic with this. But, I mean, that does seem like it would be the ultimate upgrade there. So once we get to 3, we'll do that, I think. Tab. Okay, we'll read that. Undock. I kind of wonder if we shouldn't just do this. Why not? Traverse a long distance using manifest. I'm sure it's fine, right? What could possibly go wrong with that? Everything's fine. We'll take this out. We are going to keep that, but I have a lot of other junk to get rid of. You walk in and place the jewel-encrusted ring on a table by the collector. His eyes widen. We're certainly making excellent progress now, and I know what you're thinking. An item like this would fetch a fortune at any auction, but for us its value transcends material wealth. Regardless, you are due a reward. He opens the Crimson Book, its spine cracking audibly. Selecting a page carefully, he begins to read aloud. The words sound muffled, as though he's speaking through a thick haze. I've unlocked the Banish ability. Fire off a blazing light that dispels and protects. You hear a growling, crackling in your ears. Suddenly, your vision flares and both of your ears pop. He closes the book. We must keep searching. I've been thinking more on where we might find another. I can imagine all manner of detritus, swallowed by the silty muck of Twisted Strands channels. It's worth investigating. I'll mark a location on your map where you can begin your search. What will you do once you have all the relics? He ponders for a moment. It's surprising, isn't it? The attachments we hold towards simple objects, but they are anything but simple. Seemingly mute articles can speak in different ways. If I showed you a childhood toy, you would be awash with forgotten memories. They hold the power to recall what was once lost. What do you know about the old mayor of Little Marrow? That stuttering old fool. Yes, I knew him. He'd join us on the water sometimes, but he was more hindrance than help. He never seemed entirely with it. I can't imagine he has fared too well since I last saw him. No, I think he's dead, in fact. But what do I know? So we can basically catch just about anything anywhere now, which is great. Let us go offload some stuff from the storage, and then we need to start stocking up on dredging stuff again. I'm dropping frames again. Is it just every Twitch thing right now? Guys. Okay. There we go. That's all the crap gotten rid of. Speaking of, we do have some stuff to dredge up. I think this means we could actually also continue on with the iron rig stuff, but I don't really want to right now. Which is pissing me off a little bit with this terrible ingest server behavior. I know AWS was having issues like earlier in the week or last week, but come on. The lighthouse keeper approaches you on the dock, wearing a questioning expression. You must have been around most of the islands by now. Have you found whatever it is you're looking for? I don't know, I'm just fishing. She recoils from your flagrant lie. It's not a lie, that's literally what I'm doing. Why do you mistrust me so? What have I done to warrant such suspicion? She turns from you, shaking her head and muttering. She heads back to the lighthouse. I literally don't know what you're talking about. I am fishing. Whatever, I guess. Cool. Okay, let's organize this a little bit. Because it's stressing me out. Okay, so I don't really need that anymore. I could probably just sell that. Which would free up a bit more space. There we go, look at that. That's much nicer. I don't really need this anymore either, but I can't sell it. Whew. Okay. Ugh. So where are we at now? Well. So, anyway, that's going to do it for this video. Please subscribe if you're not already so you don't miss any future videos. The nice thing about recording these on my end is that we don't have to worry about all of the Twitch ingest issues that have been happening today. It's kind of bumming me out, but I hope you enjoyed, and I will see everybody in the next video. Bye!